Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Spider Monkey Eats. Today we're going to make some cauliflower crust pizza. So what I already have in my food processor is a whole head of cauliflower. So I cut off the florets off the side, made sure I rinse everything off, and we're going to pulse this in a food processor so it's in little tiny pieces. We're going to throw it in the steamer, we're going to steam it, wring out some excess water, and then we're going to add our seasonings and I'll show you how we go from there. So first, excuse this if it's going to be a little bit loud, but we're going to pulse it, so just short, quick ones. I'm going to get something just to move it around a little bit. So, a lot going on here. I might have to do that a few times. So we have our cauliflower finely pulsed. This is our steamer basket that I put, it's just a little insert that I had before. You just open it up, it's very convenient. There's a little bit of water in the bottom of this pan. We're just going to put this right in our steamer basket. We're going to cover it. We'll steam it for about 3 to 5 minutes. And then we're going to wring out any excess water, because there's going to be a lot of water in here. Since we want a nice crust, we do not want to keep that excess water. One whole head of cauliflower. So we had the cauliflower in the steamer. We covered it with some tin foil. Once the water's boiling, about 5 to 10 minutes, you're gonna steam this. And then what I have this on right now is cheesecloth. So you can get it just right at the store. It makes it easy to squeeze out the excess liquid. So I'm gonna show you guys how we do that. So I'll wrap this up. There's gonna be a lot of excess water in here. So if you guys see, check that out. That was just that little bit of cauliflower that you already saw. Look at that, all this water. So you definitely want to get that out so your crust doesn't start cooking and becoming mush. That's what the cheesecloth is really good for, because even if you try to use like paper towel, it'll stick to it and start falling apart. Look at all that water. So this is why we steam it a little bit, so it's cooked to get out all this water. And the rest of this bowl, I've already squeezed out the rest of the whole head. And then we have some seasonings over here that I'm going to show you guys. We'll add it all in. We will partially cook our crust with nothing on it, and then we'll pull it back out and add whatever toppings you guys want. So that should be good. Alright, and then we can just open up our cheesecloth, add that in with the rest. So it makes it very easy. Alright, so right here I have some eggs, 2 eggs, lightly beaten. I have Parmesan cheese. I have some seasonings over here. This is oregano, onion and garlic powder, some salt and pepper, red pepper flakes, and so mozzarella and Parmesan as well. So this is all been drained out, so nice light and flaky cauliflower. Okay, you can do so much with cauliflower. You can make cauliflower rice, you can do cauliflower mashed potatoes. So now we're just gonna mix everything in. So we'll do our seasonings here, our cheeses, Parmesan, our mozzarella, and then again 2 eggs, lightly beaten. I'm gonna just mix up my dry just a little bit. So look at all those seasonings coming in. That's the oregano, that bright color. Good, and we will add in our lightly beaten eggs. All gonna come together. We're gonna put it on a parchment paper lined baking sheet for about 20 minutes, and then we'll pull it out, add our sauce, cheese, and whatever toppings you guys want to add on. So everything is blended up here nice with our seasonings, our 2 eggs. I already preheated my oven to 400 degrees. As I mentioned, this is a parchment paper lined baking sheet. I'm just going to put this on here, and then we're going to kind of mold it to its shape. Whatever shape you guys want to, really. We're going to make just like a rectangular shape today. Alright. So we'll just use our hands. So one other thing I didn't mention, before squeezing out and draining the water, make sure it cools down a little bit because it's going to be super hot and it is going in your hand. This is literally forming perfectly because the cauliflower is partially cooked, or you could eat it after steaming it regardless, but it makes it soft and it's so fine. You could barely even tell. That's why you can make cauliflower into mashed potatoes. Very versatile. So we're just shaping this, forming it however you want to. There is some cheese in the crust, which is going to help this keep together as well. And you see those little bits of seasonings if you want to. You could always add more seasoning before putting it in the oven to make sure everything is nicely coated. I want to make sure everything is relatively the same thickness so that it cooks the same amount of time, because we want this to get a nice golden color. It is going to cook about 20 minutes at 400, then we'll pull it out, add some sauce, some cheese, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, this looks good already. I'm excited because it's a little bit thick. Just mash it down. Nice and even. Good stuff. Alright, so we're going to throw this in the oven, and then we'll check it out when we go to add our toppings. Ooh, check this out. Nice and golden. This has been in here for 20 minutes. We're going to add our toppings. Okay, we're going to keep it simple today. So add our toppings and then throw it back in for 10 more minutes. So normally I will make my own sauce, but sometimes we go with the jar. This looks actually really good sauce. It's just tomato, basil. So we're just going to put a thin layer. Ooh, yum. And we'll leave ourselves that little edge crust just because that's how pizzas should be. I don't want to just pour it on. I don't want it too thick. Look at that nice golden color already though. I'm excited. This smells great. This is just a cup of sauce, which should be more than enough. And then we have a 5 cheese blend, different Italian cheeses in there. Some fresh basil. And then I like a little kick on my pizza, so we're going to put some red pepper flakes. Perfect. Yeah. So 1 cauliflower head. Just added some seasoning, some cheese to our cauliflower crust, and then we're going to finish it off. 1 cup of sauce. Perfect. So, our 5 cheese blend, Italian blend, a nice light coating. I want to still be able to see some cheese, we don't want to overdo it, or excuse me, some sauce, we don't want to overdo it with the cheese. It's going to be a light pizza. Cauliflower is going to have significantly lower calories than if you were to make a dough pizza out of white flour. It is just vegetables. That whole bottom is just vegetables. Then we have our tomato sauce. So the worst thing on here really is the cheese. So that's why we can go super light. Give it that flavor, but not overdo it. Even in the dough, there's not a ridiculous amount. Perfect. Looking good. So I have some sliced fresh basil from the garden. We're going to top that on there. And just a few sprinkles of our red pepper flakes. So we'll just put these shreds right on top. Super simple, super fresh, and very healthy. Again, the cheese is the worst thing on here, but if you want some pizza and you're gonna have a treat, why not make it your own? Put whatever you want on here and know that you are eating a little bit healthier, getting some benefits from those veggies. We're gonna sprinkle some of these red pepper flakes on top. If you don't like spice, you don't have to add this. Again, you can put whatever you want on top of your pizza. You can add some meat, whatever you guys want. So we're gonna throw this back in the oven for 10 more minutes and we'll be good to go. Alright guys, check this out. This is 20 minutes, just the crust cooking at 400, and then we added our toppings. Just some simple sauce, mixed cheese, some fresh basil. Okay, 10 more minutes. Now we're ready to eat. This looks phenomenal. I'm excited. I'm just gonna cut like small pieces. Looks great. That cheese looks nice and gooey. Our spatula. Look, cute, even little finger food. Oh, look at that. That steam coming off. This looks so good. I'm excited. Check that out. My mini piece of pizza. Look, it stays together. Okay, because you use that little bit of binder, you use some egg, a little bit of cheese. Looks great. Super simple. Delicious, stays together. You can't go wrong with this. Looks great, tastes great, completely healthy. Look, this pizza has barely any cheese. If you don't want any cheese, you just want to add some fresh veggies, just the sauce. This is cauliflower. A little bit of cheese binding it together, super little bit. You're splitting it up between a whole head of cauliflower. I'm sure you're going to share this with the family. This is really just such a good find, worth the time, little effort, perfect dinner. Hopefully you guys like this. If you have any questions about any of the steps, definitely just leave me a comment so I can get back to you guys. If you want to see something else, you can let me know. If you guys like this video, if it's something you're going to try at home maybe, definitely give me a thumbs up. And if you never want to miss an episode of Spider Monkey Eats, definitely subscribe to our channel, Ultimate MMA Plus.